Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Considering what we're all dealing with in the world, what we hear in the news, what we see in the streets, what we see in our own homes. Keep going. Keep making small little changes to yourself and you will see it's a ripple effect. Once you start changing your outlook and changing the way you have seen things for so long, and when you realize that all that old ways are they're just, we've all been living in a lie. We've been told lies our whole life. And so I wrote something out today, and I hope you enjoy it. We come from the stars, and that is why we set our gaze to the skies and long for home. We chose to come here to raise the vibrations of Earth with our loving energies. Once it hits you, you'll never go back to what you thought life was about and what your purpose here really is. It's never too late to open your own mind to see through the illusions placed over our eyes by our forefathers. Many before wanted the truth revealed, and it cost them their life. When you speak the truth, life changes for everyone involved. Finding the courage to truly get to know your own God-given gifts will free you from the chains that have had you bound for years. The old is slowly fading away, and those that had control over us are losing their grip over our life. This causes an internal mayhem for them, not you though. You will begin to flourish and see the magnificence of you just being you. Love who you are and fall deeper in love with who you are becoming. Freedom of self, removing the labels placed over you. Replace every negative label with an opposite meaning, and your truth is revealed. Be the star you were born to be. Shine in the way only you can shine. People can try to copy you, but it never is authentic. And then there was a song, Only You Can Make the World Seem Bright, and it's by the Platters. And the message in the song is pretty spot on. So I don't know if you even know who the Platters are, but give it a listen to. I'm going to pull from the Archangel deck to see what Archangels we're working with today. At the bottom of the deck is Victory. Archangel's the Dolphin. Your prayers have been heard and answered, so have faith. We'll take that one, because we're victorious. Oh. Ask God and the angels to cleanse and bless these cards from all past readings. Ask for guidance and clarity. Life review. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Ooh, Archangel Ariel. Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. I'll put these up here. Okay, so we have 3 archangels. Archangel Dolphin, Archangel Jeremiah, and Archangel Ariel. And I'll pull a goddess. I'll pull 3 goddess cards so it evens out. God and the angels. Oh. Okay, we had a sneaky link in the deck. Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So I'll pull 4 goddess cards. have Freya. Be bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Arakira, blossoming. You're just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Don't quit before your victory, people. Stay on your path, stay on your North Node. I started doing my tarot card readings facing southeast because southeast is the money direction apparently. It brings in finances, and ever since I started doing the tarot cards in this direction, things have been, you know, they're flowing a little easier for me. But this reading isn't about me. This is about you. Nimtona. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So maybe you need to create a sacred space for yourself. Or create an altar. I don't know, whatever you're interested in. You'll know. Listen to your gut. Yamanya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. I'll pull 4 from the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards. Excuse my hands. I'm kind of a little, I don't know. I'm perfect just the way I am. I'm not going to put labels on me that were there, but I work out in the garden. And be your brilliant self. Be great today. Be brilliant. This card asks you to get in touch with the extraordinariness of everyday living. Go about your daily life doing everything to the very best of your ability. Be extraordinary in an ordinary way. Your brilliance will radiate into the world, creating more change than you could possibly imagine. You are safe now. It's safe to relax. You've been through a major ordeal and you've been amazing. You've handled it all, but as a consequence, you've learned to live on high alert. This needs to change. Your mind needs peace and your body needs to relax and repair. This card brings a message that you are safe now and it's okay to relax. So, relax. Spiritual warrior. The pathway of the spiritual warrior and the calling of your soul. And the road of the spiritual warrior is not the same for everybody. It's different. Everybody has their own levels, you know, when things click for you and you realize, like, holy cow, like going back to what I read out to you. If you want to rewind, feel free. When you realize that everything in our life has been based on lies, then the opportunities that we have, like the doors that are opening for us are endless. So the past is the past. We can change the past by changing ourselves. Healing our internal little child, little girl in there, little boy, young man, whatever sex you are, whatever you want. If it brings you joy and doesn't cause harm to anybody, I think you're free to go. You can pretty much do whatever you want. Perfect. Forgiveness of ourselves. When something goes wrong, even if the circumstances were out of our control, or we did the very best that we could possibly do, we can still carry guilt after the event. The gift of guilt is to help us to learn and to develop a conscience, not to carry as a ball and chain for the rest of our lives. Listen to the learning and forgive yourself for not being perfect. Release any guilt today. Release any guilt today. Forgive yourself. And this is a Light Your Oracle deck. Hang on one moment. Sorry, it's Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Let's go on the angels. Oh, that was quick. Look at that. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. The cards are jumping out of my hands. I'm going to work on a better setup so that everybody can see me shuffling the cards and you don't have to think that I'm stacking the deck. It's not poker. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. So, God is a good God. As long as you're doing good, you have nothing to worry about. If you're being manipulative or playing other people with their feelings or anything, that ends up all coming back for you, on you, and then you end up later on in life, you hold on to that. So I think everybody's been an asshole at some point in their life. I know I have, or a biatch or a cunt. But once you start forgiving yourself and realizing the reason why you act the way you act, if you need to forgive your parents for all their fuck ups, then you need to forgive them. It's not for them so much as it is for you. But when you forgive, it does heal the generation, right? The generations before you and the generations after you. So forgive, let go, and let love into your heart today. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? The hardest thing about letting go is sometimes we lose loved ones along the way. Doesn't mean you stop loving them. It just means that, like with every kid that grows up and leaves home, they're forging their own path and they want to do their own things. Well, they're responsible for their actions too. Like, just because they're your kids doesn't mean that they get away with treating you badly. Even if it is your own fault, for not being more disciplined or just being a softie, Kids are responsible for their actions, They have brains too. So you need to teach your kids right from wrong. And if you do that, it's up to them. They make the choices of what they do in life. And we all are held accountable for our actions. Okay, if you had a question, the answer is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. I don't know. I believe that if you raise your kids right and you give them what they need, to be a good person, once they become of age, even really before they come of age, they're making decisions nowadays. You got 11-year-olds, that are online and being taken advantage of by adult males, adult females, and they make choices, and they need to be made aware, right? That their choices have consequences, and it could be death. So you need to speak to your children and monitor your children while they're on the computer. And kids don't need to be on a computer for 8, 9, 10 hours a day, or 3 hours a day, or whatever. They need to get outside and play. Sure, it's going to be a rough road in the beginning, but eventually you'll see your kids flourish because they'll be outside, they'll be exercising, they'll be getting more fresh air. It'll just be better. It'll bring the family together too, because our whole family system is now raised on a phone, you know? So I don't know what your family unit is, and I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to help you. And maybe you need to set some time away where it's just family time, you know, and no phone, and just go out. Not because you have to, but because you want to spend time with your kids. You know, kids know the difference between wanting to spend time with them and having to spend time with them. So it's definitely going to be, you'll be faced with challenges in the beginnings because they're going to be going through detoxing off their phone. So yeah, I don't know where that came from, but then the card we came up with is greed. Greed makes man blind and foolish, making him easy prey for death. Ooh. So I guess don't be greedy. Oh my God, I never even noticed that. It's got a skull face on there. And it looks like... Oh, okay. I thought it was like a broken sword or something. Oh my God. So don't be greedy. Sadness. The walls we build around us to keep sadness out also keeps out the joy. That is very true. If we hold on to our past and keep reliving all the things that all the hurts we had, it actually prevents us from seeing the joy in life. And I have been listening to Joel Osteen, and everybody seems to be on the same frequency about letting go and detachment, and in no way, shape, or form is that meaning to be cold and, you know, just cut people out. It's just, if you're living with fear, pain, sadness, shame, or anything like that, and you stay there, it actually paralyzes you. Personally, myself, I can't move. I just don't feel worthy of anything. And it's not an easy road to heal. If people say it's easy, they are lying to you. They can give you the tools, but eventually it's your own mind, your own self-control of all your thoughts and actions. I listen to my gut, and when God tells me to move, or my higher self, or the universe, or whoever you believe in, gives you the urge or the nudge, oh, why don't do this or do that. I said in another video, it could be as simple as just doing your dishes. It could be making your bed, having a shower, good things about yourself. And at the end of the day, you know, when you're laying in bed and you're just about to fall asleep and stuff, and have a good self-talk with yourself. Tell yourself you're on the right path. Tell yourself you did a good job. Whatever it is, there's just so many labels out there about whether being lazy or procrastinating, or, you know, fix this, fix that, lose this weight, eat this, eat that. There's so many people out there telling you what to do, including me. I don't even want to tell you what to do. I'm just giving you advice, and if it resonates, take it. If it works, leave it. And if it doesn't sound right, because I'm not perfect, I don't know everything, go and check out further, investigate further. There's so many people out there that are, you know, they got certificates out the yin yang, and take action. Action is the universal language of success. Feeling. Never be afraid to say what you really feel. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't liked the video, please consider giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed, I hope I earn your subscription today. Thank you, Dan Hurd. Give credit if you're, you know, using other people's content or their way or words or phrases. Give credit, because then you won't feel like a shit. You won't feel like you're doing something wrong. So I have many people that I follow, I watch, and I learn from, because we're always a student. You know, just because you go to school for 13 years, or some people it's longer, doesn't mean you stop learning. You keep learning things every day. Investigate. Look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. That card was pretty self-explanatory. There you go. Becoming braver. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. Keeping up. Immense effort and advance. Oh, okay. There's a big pile that fell, so I'll just take the top card. Choices. Feeling blocked or restrained. If you're feeling blocked or restrained, maybe what I do is I just go with the flow. Instead of being hard on myself, I just go with the flow. If you're feeling blocked, there's a reason for it. Maybe go have a nap. If you're able to have a nap, I mean, if you have children, you can't just go nap. Maybe go for a drive, go for a walk, or just spend 5 minutes and build yourself up. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. Everything's going the way it's supposed to be. I am where I am, and that's okay. I am worthy. I am lovable. I am enough. And that's from Marissa Peer. She is a great therapist, and I really recommend her. She's got some wonderful hypnosises. And Erin Doherty, my apologies, Erin Doherty, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's on YouTube too. He's got some really great videos, and I've been following him for a long time. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. This reminds me of people in my past when I was growing up as a kid telling me that, you know, I was imagining things and things that I was saying were just so far-fetched. And now when I look back and this card, it makes sense now why everything happened the way it did, because good Lord, I don't know if I'd had the power that I have now back then, how it would have worked out, because I did have a lot of anger issues, and I did have a lot of revenge that, you know, because if you're welcome to go watch any of my past videos, they're all about my past, and yeah, so I'm proud of myself. Be proud of yourself. Forgiveness. Find forgiveness for your past, because our parents before us didn't know any better. They are just following what their parents taught them and the way the world was back then. And unfortunately, it's been brought, you know, it's 2023, and, you know, we're letting our daughters run off and get married early, or we just don't understand our daughters or our sons, and, you know, we're human too, you know. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So forgiveness will save you. Thank you, God. Ask God and the angels. God, this is like, you're doing a good job. Keep going. It's like, okay, I will keep going. People will come along and they will want to knock you off your little pedestal, but let them have whatever glory they think they have, right? It's a time for spirit, because they don't know what you're doing in your life. They just assume. And assuming is making an ass out of you and me, you know. Voodoo in blue. Back off, eh? You can hear them, the karmics, the people, when you take your power back, you know they're not happy. Their assholes are cinching so up because they can't believe that they've lost their grip on you. So there's my little karmic thing. Strange Valentine. Love is strange. And they're jealous of you. So keep following your path. Follow your North Node. Do things that bring you joy. And don't pay any attention to any of the karmic stuff, because we can say it's the devil, and you can say, you know what, it's God. God is working in your favor. And the people that see you moving forward, that don't want to see you move forward, are going to come at you, and you will experience more. The closer you get to your goal and your dreams and what God has planned for you, the more negativity is going to come your way. So I don't know if that gives you any hope. It gives me a lot of hope, because I'm finally free. I'm coming out of my shell. I want you to come out of your shell. Snow Angel, the signs are with you already. I had a dream, and it was quite a vivid dream last year. So I know my purpose. I know Jesus talks to me. I know God talks to me, and I know where I'm going. But I've got writing that I did all last year that I haven't shared with anybody, and you know, I'm letting God have the wheel. It's in God's hand. He'll bring it out into the open. Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. My God, the phone. I don't know if you're watching on a phone or a computer, but You have everything you need to succeed in the palm of your hand. You also have the world in your hand. Your energy gets transmuted through your phone out into space. So the right people will come into your life at the right time, at the perfect time. It's all in God's plan. Nobody can steal your gifts. I don't know how many of us have had that living over our head, that people have stolen our gifts. No, that's just God letting people think that way so that they can, it's like basically handing someone a noose and letting them hang themselves with it. So everybody has a choice. Your gifts aren't stolen. Your gifts are coming back. Once you get your power back, whew, things are gonna change. Memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. That's a picture of my grandparents. And my mom's on the right-hand side. 7 deadly sins. Humanity's destructive traits. We all know what that is, don't we? I think it's greed, jealousy, envy, anger. Leave it in the comments if you know what they are. I don't know them off by heart, but dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah. See, everybody's creating their own universe. How do you want your world to look? If you're here, you want the world to be peaceful. You want everybody to have food in their bellies and a roof over their head. Unicorn, invite serendipity. Thank you for being here. Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. It's okay to take space. Nothing wrong with that at all. 2 kittens. You must choose. Are you pondering something? Are you making choices? The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. So like I said in the beginning, let it go. Let it go. Give it to God. Give it to God. And your life will be sweet. The fairy bee. My life is sweet. So we're 33, 13, 15, 16. I'll pull one more card from... I'll just cut the deck and see what we get. There we go. Final card. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So God bless you. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful afternoon. I love you.